Go, go, Power Rangers! Yeah! What is going on, big body monkeys? General Slippers here, and I'm doing a quick mod review of the awesome mod Spaun. Now, this mod adds a hell of a lot of things, and I'm just going to basically zoom through a lot of the stuff that it adds. So at first, I'm going to show you all of the animals which this mod adds. It adds all these that you can see. The Unodun is the Kraken, which I will show probably at the end if I do, because it will just kick my ass if I don't. The lizard, a dragonfly, a Cyphlophilus, Robogunner, and all these other ones. As you can see, some of these I've put in more than once. Like this one, this is a pretty cool one. So I'm just going to quickly take a couple of these random ones and show you guys. And also, it adds these cages, as you can see here. Now, these cages can be used to trap anything you want. You make them with sticks, and you get about, I think it's 3 each one. So I just want to quickly find the baby dragon before I do this too. So here's just some of the mods, some of the creatures, sorry, that it adds. Now, some of these can be tamed and some cannot. Some will attack each other, like the scorpion, as you can see, will attack the Barbonics. And here we go. Here's the Cephalopterus, which is a new creature added, which is absolutely massive, and you can actually, well, when you kill it, it will give you some pretty decent new armor, which has been added. And this is what is meant to spawn this creature. It's 4 ender pearl blocks, 3x3 ender pearl blocks, and then an eye of ender block on top of that. But as of the moment, that does not work, as well as the baby dragon. This can no longer be tamed. This will be fixed, but normally you can tame this little baby dragon. He's just about impossible to kill. And eventually, after a certain amount of time, which is random, he will grow up into this bad boy, which you can also tame. So as you can see, I now have some of these empty critter cages, so you can use these to just capture some of the critters. The bigger they are, the harder it'll take to capture. I think in creative it does it every go, but we'll find out when we try and capture this guy. And there you go, as you can see, it took a couple of them, they bounced off him, but you don't ever lose them, so it's pretty good. You know, you can carry a stack of these around and just wait for creatures to try and attack you and make sure you survive. So that's some of the awesome mobs which are added. You can go through these yourself and have a look at some of the really epic mobs. Some of these are already in the game, but it just adds new spawn eggs for them. So that's another great thing. Now, these are some of the weapons which this mod adds. Now, the weapons in this mod, it adds a hell of a lot of them. I'm just going to quickly show you them all while I'm here. The ultimate sword, the ultimate bow, it adds another ruby sword. It adds a thunderstaff, an emerald sword, an experience sword, these water charges, and sunspot urchins, which you get from using the ultimate fishing rod in lava, which I will show you a little bit later on. And the freaking ray gun. So I'll show you these in any random order because I've laid them out randomly. Now, I haven't shown every single one here. I'm just showing you the main ones. So if I want a supercharged creeper, well, I just got a supercharged creeper and then killed it. So that is basically what this lightning does. This thunderstaff does. It adds lightning. You basically thought this is probably one of my new favorite things in this mod, because look at it. It's absolutely freaking cool. You throw like an egg type thing, and when that lands, as you'll see in a second, if it ever comes back down. Is it ever going to come back down? Hey dude, are you coming? Yeah, it's come back down. Here we go. So we can watch it, and boom, it adds lightning. Obviously, if I wasn't in creative right now, that would be hurting me. Now, the freaking ray gun is pretty similar, only it gives you a little blast backwards when it does it. It's not as strong, and you get that from killing the robots at night in the rainbow world. But actually, I don't think this is achievable at the moment in game mode 1. Game mode 0. Or survival, as most people know. And you need the robot laser charge to use this. Now, you get this ultimate sword, which is an utter badass. As you can see, it's got all these totally awesome enchantments, so you can pretty one-hit most normal mobs and a lot of the smaller mods. And then it adds the ultimate bow as well, which is, again, another one of my favorite things of this mod, because everybody loves bows, and when it's rapid fire like this and you don't need any ammo whatsoever, you gotta kind of love this. You basically, you know, unstoppable against the smaller mobs. So then you also get this Sunspot Urchin, which you fire by clicking right click. Each time you fire it, you delete the one you fired, so you need to carry a stack of them if you want to, you know, take most mobs on. But as you can see, it sets your mob on fire, and it'd be kind of good, you know, for farming. You know, if you're trying to get some of the new fish which are added in the lava, which I'm going to show you soon, then, you know, you'll probably end up with a few of these when using the new fishing rod. And you can just use them for your farm. You know, you got some cows and you're just like, move, set on fire and make me some cooked food. So there you go with that. And then the water dragon charge can be used to actually put out your enemy like so. And it's basically the exact same otherwise, other than the fact that it is water. And then there's the experience sword. Now this does more damage depending on the amount of XP you have. And it also gives more XP per mob you kill. So if I kill a mob with it, I'm going to get a little bit more XP than I normally would. So let's stick these weapons and stuff back. And carry on to the next bit of this mod. So the next bit is some of the pretty cool tools that this mod adds. Now, this is just showing, you know, that you can get it in all these different forms. Every tool from spade to sword. You can get, as you can see, in every form other than the fishing rods. So you can get it in Emerald, Ultimate, and Ruby, which actually does 19 attack damage, which is, you know, pretty good. That's actually better than a Diamond Sword by a long way, so I'll probably one-hit that skeleton. So there you go. You can look like a badass running around with a Ruby axe. You also get the Emerald one, which, as you can tell, isn't as good, but it's not that far behind. And then the Ultimate axe, which is still just a badass. And then you get the ultimate fishing rod, which you fish in lava. So if I just quickly dig a hole, I don't know if it'll work properly, but we'll just try and fill this hole with a little bit of lava real quick so I can show you guys it properly and see if we can catch something. So here we go. It's going to come up, and there we go. We caught ourselves a nice fire fish, so like a boss. Now, it also adds an experience orb catcher, and that is because with a lot of these big mobs, it's kind of hard to, you know, get all the XP when you kill them. So you just right click this, it will throw it on the ground and try and catch the XP for you. So, you know, that's a pretty good thing, and if it does catch it, it will turn into the crafting recipe only with an experience, as you can see there. A stick, some string, and normally you'd put an empty glass bottle in it, but it turns into a bottle of enchanting, so you keep the XP. So there we go. And then it also adds the stairs going up, which you do on the block in front of you, or the block you were standing on. And it will make a staircase for you going upwards. So if you're in the nether or anywhere like that, you know, it'd be good to carry at least one of these round. Then you get the bridge, you do the same. And it makes a bridge. Now, as you can see, where I've put a lot of these around, and also there's someone here. These are new torches added called, oh, the Ultimate Torch, I believe. I'll just quickly double check this. Oh, it was there, wasn't it? There it is. Down to the bottom. Oh my god, I'm going to have to search it right there. It is called the Extreme Torch, and that just lights up a little bit more than normal. So there's the one going up, and this is a staircase going down. Just place it on the block, face the way you want, and it will do it like so. Magic. So let's get rid of these and move on to the next bit of the mod. So this next bit will involve all the different armors added. So it adds moth scale, which you get from killing the new creature added, the Mothra, which I'll actually quickly get in for you guys. Mothra, is that it? This is it. So as you can see, it's a big badass there, and I'm just going to quickly change to peaceful to rid of it. Okay, because when you're in peaceful, it actually stays because it's a hostile mob in peaceful, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but that is most likely it. And when you kill him, you get moth scales, which you then craft like normal armor to get a moth scale boot. The same with emerald armor. It's just done with emeralds. Lava eel is done with the lava eels, which you can catch in the lava with the ultimate fishing rod. The ultimate armor, which is obviously the best. XP, which obviously gives you more XP. And then the ruby chestplate, which is the new thing added, which again is pretty badass. It's a little bit stronger than the other armors, but not as strong as the ultimate. And, you know, it looks pretty good. It's the new block, as you can see here, which has been added. The ruby. So that is it. You can turn it into a block like this. And at the moment, for me at least, the ruby itself doesn't have a texture. But if it's not just for me, I'm sure that will be fixed really soon. There's also titanium in this mod and uranium, and they are used to craft the ultimate stuff. So if you want some ultimate armor, that's what you need to find. Then this mod also adds ancient dried things, spawn eggs, and they're not just this one. You can get them in all sorts of different types, as you can see here, and you combine them with a bucket of water in a crafting table, and then you get from that a spawn egg of that type of block. Now these are normally dotted all over the place. You won't find any on this at the moment because I'm in a super flat world, but when I go to one of the different dimensions, you will probably see them all over the place. So moving on, we are going to go on to these blocks here. So I've already shown you this big badass guy, which is spawned by that. So there you go. I'm just going to leave him there. There's no point in deleting him. And so this is the Eye of Ender block, the duplicate tree block. So this is a normally a tree, you know, just like a normal tree. It'll have leaves around it. You put something near it and it will start to duplicate it all around like this. It'll end up like that. So if you want to stick a diamond block there or something, it will do that for you. You also get the ender pearl block, which obviously if you like the look of these, you can also use them for a little bit of decoration. And then the random teleportation block. If you jump onto this, it will just teleport you randomly, normally within a reasonably close range of where you are, but not always. Sometimes it teleports you a little bit far away, but you know, it doesn't matter that much. It's all part of the game. Now these are the new foods and lava eel that this mod adds. So it adds corn dogs, and corn you get from the plant, and then you get your corn dogs and your raw corn dogs. To make the normal corn dog, you just stick the raw corn dog in a smelty thingamabob. To make the corn dog, you get this, a stick and chicken and raw beef, I believe, and that will make you the corn dog, as long as you've got the corn there as well. Obviously you don't want to forget the main ingredients. And you can also use corn in your inventory to make, pardon me, popcorn. Also you smelt it, I believe, to get the popcorn itself. You can add butter, which you make by 2 pieces of milk, and salt, which is a new ore added in this. As you can see here, when you break it, you get that little bit of salt you just saw, and there we go. Now you can't just make salted popcorn, but you can make buttered and salted popcorn. And then you get the strawberries, which is from a strawberry plant, which, you know, I just planted, and you hit them and you will get some strawberries from them, just like every other plant in the goddamn game. Now I'm just gonna quickly grab these last couple of things from here and show them off to you. So at first, I'm going to plant this rainbow ant thing. So as you can see, it looks pretty cool. You get 3 different types of these. You get this one, the red ant and the brown ant, and they will start to spawn ants soon. I just want to check that I'm not in peaceful. So soon enough, this should start to spawn me some ants. So while I wait for that, I'm going to quickly show you the, oh my god, don't do it. Now this is a pretty awesome feature of this mod. You place it on the ground. You wait a little bit for it to load. Sometimes it'll take a while. As you can see, there's some iron golems and stuff falling from the sky, and you're like, wait, what? And here we go. This is what it is. You spawn inside it unless you've run away, and it adds a massive ash tree. Now, if you get one of these pretty early on, they're pretty easy to craft. If you go on the Minecraft forum, you will see it adds chests all over it, which you can use to get pretty damn looted. So I'm just going to jump down now. There are also, you know, little moths and stuff like that added by this mod, but as I said, go and check it out on the forum and check it out for yourself. You know, have a good look at them. Now we've got the hoverboard here, which you do by, you just right click the ground, you wait for it, and then you right click the hoverboard, and you can fly about. Now how cool is that, guys? You can fly about on the hoverboard. Now I didn't show you, I don't think, but also if you have the dragon, which is this pretty cool guy. I'm just gonna have to destroy that. This pretty cool guy, if you have nothing in your hand, you can actually ride this guy too, or you should be able to. Oh, but at first you need to tame him with raw beef, which is also how you tame the baby dragon, but at the moment he is not tameable. But look at this guy. You can ride him around and be a total badass. Look how cool. Look. So I just want to quickly jump off this guy, like so. And we can head back over here, and hopefully one of the rainbow ants have spawned, which they haven't, so we're gonna have to quickly spawn one in like this, and there we go. Now these guys, you get nothing in your hand, you right click them and they will take you to the rainbow ant dimension. So when that loads, here it is, and whoa, a dragon came with me. That's pretty cool that my dragon came with me across the dimension because he's my pet. You get these new cows. These can also be found in the normal world. You kill them, they will also drop you apples. You get some gold ones, which drop you golden apples, and then enchanted gold ones, which will drop you enchanted golden apples. So now this guy's kind of bugging out here at the moment. But in this world, there are villages everywhere. There's apples everywhere because of these apple trees, which are a great idea to add as soon as you get in the world. If I just quickly go to game mode not, you will be able to see that it's super easy to craft a seed. You get 6 seeds, you plant them, and they spawn. Oh, I forgot I was in game mode 0 then. They spawn these, and they will drop so many apples that you will never need food ever again. And these just, like, slowly, you know, deteriorate. And then with the apples dropped, you can just make more and more. Now, at night, robots come in this world. I will show you the robots now because they look freaking cool. So I just want to delete some of these so I can... Oh, yeah, I totally want 64 of them. So I will show you these guys. Now, you can see how badass these guys look. Look at them. They are totally badass. And your dragon will try and fight these for you. He will fly about doing flame balls at them. And he's probably going to get his ass kicked in a couple of seconds. But yeah, he will help defend you against mobs. And as you can see, he's doing a bit of damage against them. Not a lot, but nevertheless, he is doing damage. And then the last bit of this I want to show you is I'm just going to quickly dig down a little bit. And then I was hoping maybe I'd see some of these dried things I was going to show you. But anyway, this you just right click and look at this. Look at this massive thing it's made. I'll show you again like so. Just right click it on the ground in the block in front of you or a couple of blocks. And it will just dig out loads and you can see what you can see. Now this is best done in either the brown ant world, I believe, because that is full of resources, the one with the dragons, sorry, not the dragons, the dinosaurs, and the normal world, as this is kind of low on a lot of the resources. As you can see, it hasn't got anything like, titanium or anything like that here, or not much of it, but, you know, you can still use to get your normal stuff. If I go down to layer 11, let me just get right to the bottom here, this will do, and here you go. Now you can start seeing diamonds are appearing. Normally, if there's lava here, it will block it off for you, so you don't have to worry about that. But you just make these. They're really easy to craft. You can check the crafting recipe on the forum, and yeah, you get this. So as you can see here, look, it put this cobblestone here, and you're like, wait, what? And normally that is because there is a cave. Yeah, look at them girls dance. As you guessed, guys, this is the next bit of the mod. The only bits I have left out, and that is the girlfriends. Now, these are the girlfriends here. They come in a lot of different skins. If you get, if you get them wet, they will go into their bikinis, as you will see here. Oh, I just accidentally gave one of them a bucket of water instead. Let me just try this again. So, if I come here and make them walk into this water, like they should do. Okay, maybe not. Oh, God. Just walk into the water, goddamn you. How about now? There we go. As you can see, they turn into the bikinis. There are different skins for each of these. If you want to add more skins to them or change the skins that you want them to wear, you can do by right-clicking them with yellow... Oh, no. They're called flowers, I believe. Yep, the yellow flowers. You can change the skin they're wearing. As you can see, they're changing between them here. So if you don't like the look of your girlfriend, you can change her if you really want. Now, this is a dance floor, and this is an experience tree. Experience trees drop both experience and experience bottles, or bottles are enchanting. Those are basically just the experience that don't break, because sometimes they do break on the floor, as you can see. And if you make a little platform on the floor, better by 7 by 7, but 5 by 5 works at least. You just do that with either gold, titanium, diamond, or uranium. Or you can mix them all up if you want it to look groovy like man. And the girlfriends will start dancing and giving you compliments, etc. Now, your girlfriends will fight mobs. Like, if I just quickly do time, set, day. So, these girls stop partying and come over here. They will actually kill creepers because they hate creepers. They will attack them, and by attacking them, they throw these heels or shoes or even slippers. That's me. Or boots. You can get a girlfriend with a red rose. So if I just quickly spawn another one in, these are all going to attack her because she's not one of my girlfriends. They will all attack her, as you probably will see in a second. Let's just wait. You can hear them firing, but they're just firing at the creeper. It's kind of annoying her, but there you go. As you can see, they're all attacking her until she's my girlfriend. They take between about 1 and 5, I've realised, unless, you know, you've hit them and stuff like that. So, let's go back. So that's the girlfriends. As you can see, that experience tree has lots of different things. Now, experience trees, they take a little while to grow. If I just quickly get some experience seed there. It's that there, you place it on the ground and it takes a while to grow. Now, the only way to get the experience bottles is this way, or by making the experience bottle catcher, which is what you actually need to do to make this tree. So in total, you basically have to make the experience catcher before you can make experience armor and this for your girlfriends to have a party. Now, this is all of the different armor, so if you want to be a Power Ranger like me at the beginning of the video, you just want to make one of these. You know, it's all crafted the same as normal armor, so you don't have to worry about any crafting recipes really, other than the ultimate armor. And these are what I look like in the different ones. So here's the ultimate armor. Look how cool I look. So we'll do that. We'll just get rid of all this, throw it on the ground, and run forward a bit. There we go. And I'm just gonna fly so they're not in the way. So now we've got the lava eel stuff, and as you can tell, you look pretty damn badass in that, to be honest. That's probably one of the best looking ones, along with the ruby, which you look like a Power Ranger. Yeah, look at me, I'm a badass. And then, oh, sorry, I meant to throw this on the ground, aren't I? You get the moth scale, which is this stuff here, which you kind of look like someone from the 90s or something that dances like he's dry humping somebody. So you've got that, and then you've got the emerald, which you look like an army guy, which is pretty cool. And then you get the experience, which you look like an army guy that's covered his in glitter. So those are the options for you. You know, you can be any Power Ranger of them you want. And then lastly, the last thing, which I have yet to show you guys, is the Kraken. Now, the Kraken normally spawns in for rainstorms anyway. But here he is, he's a badass. If I was in game mode 1, he would pick me up, throw me on the ground, and I would take 4 damage and die. So I would advise fighting him in the dragon. As you can see, my girlfriend there is flying, and she's going to fall and die. You can give your girlfriend items, including the ultimate sword, which will help her kill things a little bit easier. Because that Kraken is practically indestructible. As you can see, she's dead now. And if he is really injured, so he thinks he's coming low, if I just quickly grab myself a bow. Here's the ultimate bow and start attacking this guy. If he starts to get weak, he will try and run away and call some of his friends, which will then create an infinite loop. So if you really don't think you can kill this guy really easily, then I would advise not killing him, because he will call his friends, and then his friends will do the same, and you eventually will just end up with 20 trillion Krakens in your world. So as you can see, he's kind of running away here. So he's probably going to call some of his friends, and then his friends will come and kick my ass. That's the experience tree over there, just showing you how cool it looks. And anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this mod review. If you did, don't forget to go download it for yourself. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to favorite the video, and